Hey, what's going on, good people? Welcome to Russ Can Fly. Now, this is a rarity. You get to see wifey. Let's go! Alright, so you guys have seen that I did this flight with my wife, and that flight along the Hudson corridor was absolutely amazing, and I'm so thankful that my wife decided to take that flight with me. And so one of the things that was kind of interesting that came up after that flight was a lot of you kind of responded that my wife wouldn't probably want to make that flight, all of that kind of stuff. And so it got me thinking, you guys have never had a chance to hear from her about what she thinks about all of this, because you just see me start this journey up in Northeast Philadelphia Airport back sometime in September of, I think 2019. And, you didn't hear anything about a wife or a daughter or a dog or any of that kind of stuff. And so it was one of those things where it just felt right to include her in some of this discussion about what this journey has meant for her. Because of course, as I'm going through this journey, it definitely impacts her, as well. So I just thought, it would be interesting to have her, answer a few questions. You've just seen her on a couple of flights. So I just wanted to real quick, and of course, she's probably a little uncomfortable that we're doing this, but that's what husbands do. We drag our wives and they do stuff that sometimes they don't want to. That's because they love us. But at any rate, one of the things I was curious, and I wanted you guys to hear directly from her, is what she thinks about this whole aviation journey. So rather than me ask her and me tell you about what she said, I thought you should hear from her directly. So without further ado, I'm going to ask her just about 5 questions. We're going to make this quick. I don't want to get too much in depth in it. This is my wife, Carolyn. So how many years have we been married?
27.
Oh, so we've been married for 27 years. And so she's been used to me doing a lot of stuff. I won't get into all of the stuff that I've been dragging her along. But this has been one of those things where this kind of came out of nowhere. I'm not going to lie. I believe that God put this before me. And so I've just been on this journey, and she has been coming along with me. But I've never asked her about, what this journey means for her. So let's do that. So my first question for you is, what did you think when you first heard me talk about getting my pilot's license?
I thought it was cool. Yeah, no, I thought it'd be exciting. I didn't think I was going to be a part of that journey, but yeah, I thought it was cool.
Okay. And do you remember the first time I said to you we were going to fly? What was going on in your head thinking about getting in a small general aviation aircraft and flying with me?
I didn't want to do it because it took me back to when I had a bad experience in 2002 in a small prop plane. So I didn't want to get in the plane.
Oh. Now, tell me about, what was your experience like the first time we did fly?
I was nervous. Yeah, I was extremely nervous. I didn't want to be up in that plane. It really made me scared because it took me back to that bad experience that I had. So I only did it because I love you, but it wasn't enjoyable at all.
Have you enjoyed any of our flights that we've taken?
I really enjoyed the last one, going through the New York corridor. That was a lot of fun. So I'm overcoming my fear, but I'm still nervous when I get in the plane.
And what would you say about, look, so I was going to ask you, so was that your favorite flight? Did you enjoy that more than Martha's Vineyard?
No, I enjoyed Martha's Vineyard as well. It was just longer. But no, I enjoyed both of those. I guess I would say Martha's Vineyard was my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think when we talk about, me, us, because if it's me, it's us owning an airplane? How does that hit you? Like, what do you think when you hear me talk about buying an airplane?
I think it would be awesome. I mean, I could see my family that lives in another state a lot more quickly, less restrictions. feel like that it would be freedom.
Yeah.
To do what we want to do. So I think it would be exciting.
Oh, that's interesting that you mentioned freedom, because that's definitely, you know, something that you can see. I mean, this whole aviation thing, it brings you. When we flew that Hudson River corridor, we flew to Connecticut and had lunch, and you know, it was definitely an amazing flight. My last question, and I'm just curious, what would you say to the wives out there that feel the way you do about flying, and who have husbands like me, who part of this journey is including their family in it?
I say do it. I mean, overcome your fears and just support your husband, you know, or if it's reverse, if it's the wife trying to get the husband out there, support your wives. You know, just, it's about new experiences, and it's not about you. It's about supporting your spouse and just putting your feelings aside and supporting what your spouse enjoys.
Oh, okay. And you know, the thing that I really like that you said is that, you know, the assumption is it's going to be the husband, you know, this flying. That's not always the case. I mean, it could be the wife who wants to get her pilot's license, and you know, the husband who's scared to get up in an airplane. So that's an important point. Last question, and then I'll let you get back to your life and off of this kind of stuff. Do you ever see yourself becoming a pilot?
Negative. Zero interest. No.
Oh my gosh. Well, you heard that. So, well, I'm not going to torture my wife anymore. I just wanted to have, you know, a little bit of a conversation about, you know, this issue. One of the things that does happen is, you know, you do bring your family along. You know, things that you decide to do, you know, impacts your family. And so I just wanted to kind of get her take. No, this is just short and quick, you know, but I just wanted for you to hear from her, you know, how she feels about this whole journey. One of the things I will say is that you hear that, you know, it's something that she finds nerve-wracking, and something that she's not totally comfortable with. But one of the things that I've told her is that, you know, it's a totally safe situation. I never try to put her in a circumstance where she feels like, you know, she's in any type of danger. And you know, a lot of the flights are like highly calculated, so you know, it's definitely fair weather flying for sure. So I just want to thank my wife for taking the time to just make this really quick video. I know you guys just see her occasionally when we fly, but I wanted you to hear from her. And that's it. So I thank you all for supporting the channel. We definitely got some more flights to come. Any place you'd like to fly? Now that I'm thinking about it.
Denver, Colorado.
Okay. Gotta wait time for that. But at any rate, so thank you all for taking this trip with us, and for watching this video. I know it's quick, short, and sweet, and to the point, but you know, that's just how this goes. So thank you for supporting the channel. Russ Can Fly. I'm out. Peace.